see a lot of variations in the lineups out there tonight, Doris.
Yeah, I think that's the luxury of having a quality bench and some versatility. Now, if you're a head coach, you have the opportunity to tinker, mix and match lineups, see what works best, and go from there.
And the starting group for the Celtics. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at the one. Here's Williams. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Well, this is an example of the court awareness we talk about with Al Horford. This guy's a very willing passer.
And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Now here's Smart. Pass to Tatum. Banked it in off the glass.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
Smart against Bane. Outside Morant. On the wing, Brooks. Morant against Brown. Morant, no good.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
On the wing, Brooks. Back to Bane. Launches a three. Rebound, Boston.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Walking foul call. Jimmy Jackson Jr. for his personal foul. Second team foul.
Just over a minute and a half in. Smart outside. Pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
And the Celtics in possession here. After the basket by Memphis. Outside Bane. And the layup falls.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Smart. Here's Horford. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
Here's Brown. Pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC. The first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
Now, here's Williams. He's got 6. Horford, kick out to Brown. 6 to shoot. Horford for 3. Williams, tip back in for 2. Williams has got 8 points.
How about the anticipation and the timing there? He is all over it.
Bane, the pass to Adams.
Boy, there's just a brute strength and physicality about Steven Adams. This guy knows his role and plays it to perfection.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Celtics.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far, the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Jackson, the screen. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal
Jaylen Brown picks one up.
second team foul.
Free throw drops for Bane.
At the line for the Grizzlies, Desmond Bane.
And Bane drops them both.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Smart passes to Horford. Outside, Brown. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Oh, how about Jaylen Brown showing us his touchdown low? Skilled at getting high percentage shots in the paint.
Jackson with a screen on Smart. Morant, the pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Pass to Brown. 24 seconds left now in the first quarter. Here's Horford. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. From deep, Bane. Smart grabs the miss. It's Brown on the wing, guarded by Bane. Back to Brown. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. Robert Williams. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5, down low. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Now here's Brooks. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. From deep, Bane. Misses another, just 1 of 4 from the floor.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Kicks it out to Smart. It's Brown on the wing. Smart passes to Brown. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Memphis trailing here. Bane finds Adams. The shot that time not on target. Now the Celtics take it the other way. And there's the call on Dillon Brooks. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Screen by Horford. Here's Tatum. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you very much, Brian. Well, Jaylen Brown has been vocal when it comes to social justice. He said, quote, people need to step up and use their platform. Keep conversations alive and show people that you care. Where your influence is biggest, try to leverage it. Brian, he knows his stuff.
Stand up. Allie, thanks. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Jackson's gotten his second bucket. Well, Doris, the last few years, we've seen teams put together rosters loaded with talent, but it hasn't always translated to rings.
I think what we've learned, Brian, is that just accumulating talent is not enough to win in this league. What you have to find is a team that fits together well in terms of the individual parts. There also has to be that elusive chemistry. You can't define it, hard to win without it.
Morant doesn't need the three-point shot to be effective. There's so much more to his game, but when it's dropping, he's lethal.
Now here's Horford. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Tatum with it. Guarded by Morant. Tatum passes to Smart. 5 to shoot. Three-pointer. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Tatum has worked very hard to improve his finishing game, and that includes sometimes taking contact and earning a trip to the foul line.
And he nails the third. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Brooks, the pass to Morant. Here in quarter two, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athlete's at the one position. Well, Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Bane, no good.
What a nice individual defensive effort right there. Did a great job contesting.
Kicks it out to Smart. Here's Tatum. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
How about the confidence from this young gun? Jason Tatum's length is tough to deal with inside, guys.
He's perfect from the line this time. A minute 39 left in the first half. Smart against Morant. From deep, Bane. Rebounded by the Celtics. Williams has got 5 rebounds in the game. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
One of the faster players in the league, end to end. I mean, few people can run with Morant.
Smart passes to Brown. Oh, the swat by Adams. Morant against Smart. And then Morant with the dunk.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Now here's Brown. On the wing, Tatum. Brooks defending. Tatum passes to Williams. There's 39 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Oh, breaks the dunk off the deceptive pump fake. Sends it home from three-point land. And now it's just a 2-point Boston lead. The Celtics have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Pass to Horford. Going inside. Inside. Adams comes with a double. Brown inside. Guarded by Bane. Williams passes to Tatum. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks.
What I love about Jason Tatum, guys, he's already an all-star. But that desire, that hunger, that thirst to be great remains with this guy, and he continues to improve.
The 3 from Bane. And he can't get that one. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a... All right, Allie, thanks for that.
The Grizzlies, 22. The Celtics, 25.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Taking a look at the Celtics. We've got Blake Griffin, Malcolm Brogdon out there with Derek White. Then there's Luke Cornett, and it's Gallinari in at the 3.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
The Celtics with the lead.
And part of the Murray trade over the summer, Gallinari was bought out from the Spurs. So quickly there, he landed with the Celtics. He can still offer great shooting at the forward spot and was a nice signing by Boston.
Here's Jones. After the basket by Boston. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the triple.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Pass to Gallinari. And he drives in, lays it up, and banks it in.
Well, some contact there on the shot, but Danilo Gallinari, much improved upper body strength, maintains his focus. Nicely done.
Now here's Jones. Kicks it out to Clark. Fires the three. Not going to go that time. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Here's Griffin. Nice move. And that's 2 points on the layup. And it's a 10-point Celtic lead.
You just get a sense how comfortable Blake Griffin is when he is near the cup. Makes it look effortless.
Jones from outside. Rebound Boston.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Left side Gallinari. Pass to Cornet and stolen by Clark. Here's Kennard. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. For Boston, they've gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the third quarter. Here's White. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Memphis.
And the first one at the line is good.
Taking 2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line. The Celtics have gotten all 6 of their shots to fall. Talk about a perfect start to the half. Pass to Griffin. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. The Grizzlies have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. There's the triple. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. Boston's shooting it well at 59%. Brogdon, the pass to White. Gallinari with it. Fires from the wing. The shot off that time.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
A minute 31 left in the third quarter. Pass to Cornet. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
You like how Derek White scans the floor, always aware of where the opportunities are. Nicely done.
Kennard outside. The three-pointer off the mark.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. The Grizzlies pull it in. 50 seconds left in the third. To the inside, Jones. Rebounded by Brogdon. Boston on offense. They're on a 14-5 run. Here's Gallinari. Conchar pulls it in. Memphis shooting just around 32% from the field. Jones, the pass to Clark. It's stolen by Brogdon. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Yeah, fantastic feed from the big man. Blake Griffin's feel for when his guys are open is truly special.
Jones from outside. It's not going to go for him. Griffin outside. Pass to Brogdon. From deep three-point range. They grab their own miss. Up in time. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Bain and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the one. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Smart passes to Tatum. A shot from the high post. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Each season, Jason Tatum has added something to his offensive arsenal, and right now he's putting everything to exceptional use.
Now here's Bain. And here's Morant outside. And score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Here's Tatum. Smart passes to Tatum. Driving inside. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there. They are challenging them and getting it done.
Now here's Williams. Out to Horford. Takes a three. Gets the three ball to go. Horford's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Adams with a screen on Brown. Bain, no good.
Sometimes you just have an off day, and this is one of those games for him.
Brown finds Tatum. And Williams punches it home.
And I'll tell you what, this is a guy who doesn't take a break at all on the boards.
Man, doing serious work. He likes being an anchor on the glass.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
Flying in with the one-hand slam.
That right there was a statement finish. Horford for three. Stolen by Jackson. Poke loose. Three-pointer, Brooks. It doesn't go for him. And Boston going the other way now. Horford passes to Williams. Smart outside. Horford right side. Clock at 6. Launches it. And Smart with the bucket on the assist by Horford. And the Celtics lead by 16.
It's great seeing Marcus Smart drain these perimeter jump shots. You know he's put in the time to let that offense become a natural part of his game. He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Outside, Brown puts one up from 19. They get it again. Horford outside, pass to Smart. And the Celtics another three.
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
And then Morant with the jam.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Tatum can't hit.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Celtics.
Boy, this was one physical game, guys.
They obviously felt that was an advantage of theirs coming in, and they were able to be relentless inside as a result.
And one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for Jason Tatum.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
And the dunk by Jackson.
An opportunistic player. When Jackson sees an alley-oop opportunity, he doesn't pass it up.
Horford outside. Pass to Williams. Now Smart. Fires for three. The rebound by Jackson. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Brooks. Driving in. And that one's good.
Well, they needed this run way earlier. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Now Tatum. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. 4 out.
In this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Okoro in at the 3 slot. Here's Garland. Adams, some nice D.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Bain passes to Jackson. Off target from outside. And there's the foul. That's on Steven Adams. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Garland against Morant. To the paint. Allen dishes to Okoro. 6 on the shot clock. Loads it up there for Mobley. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Yeah, and Mobley's teammates love throwing lobs his way. Why? Because he catches pretty much anything you throw up there.
Morant with a wide-open look. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Ja Morant impressed as a rookie, but in 2022, he really started blowing the roof off.
He's been doing some tremendous things. And how about a 52-point game in February that year? Only 12 of those points came from threes. That's a lot of buckets.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. The Cavaliers making the shot. Here's Morant. Good D by Mitchell. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Outside Garland. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. Loads it up there for Mobley. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Look at Garland drawing the defense's attention just to give it away.
Woo. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And Morant throws it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Garland passes it to Allen. Morant with the steal. Here's Brooks, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
And you like to see this from Brooks, right? No need to fall in love with the jump shot. Give the defense different looks.
Garland against Morant. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
The continued evolution of Garland has been fun to watch. Every aspect of his game continues to grow and get stronger and more confident.
Now, here's Bain. Here's Jackson. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for the Cavaliers.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year. Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, a bit ago, Taylor Jenkins and I were able to chat. He said a primary concern is to prevent those easy three-point looks from outside. He said closing out hard on the shooters is going to be the key. If they don't bother the shooters, he said, it's going to be a very long 4 quarters. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the 3 ball is a big concern for any defense. Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse.
Outside Garland to the middle. Stolen by Jackson. From deep, Brooks. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
The team first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
The 3 from Garland. Rebounded by Jackson. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Now Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Okay, I see you, Ja, flexing a little bit of muscle, showing off that athletic ability. Okay.
Inside. And Mobley throws it down.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Morant kicks to Bain. Morant outside. Down low. Here's Adams. 3 seconds left. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Adams. Morant's got 8 points.
Closer in, let me just tell you, Morant, he's going to find a way to score. He just has such a fantastic touch around the rim.
Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Grizzlies. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, in at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's Allen in at the center.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwing. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. That one doesn't drop. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Hey, Craig, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Here's Mitchell, following the score by Dylan Brooks. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Now here's Morant. 10 points for him. Here's Adams. Jared Allen grabs the miss.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Mobley kicks to Allen. Allen, a screen on Morant. Garland, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. It's Morant with the drive. And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
The explosiveness of Morant is just incredible. His motor and work ethic are both tremendous as well.
Stolen by Jackson. Morant against Garland. And it's Morant missing. The Cavaliers trail by 11. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Now here's Morant. 12 points for him. And again, Memphis no good. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Mobley throws it down.
Defensively, you have to put lots of focus on Garland, so that opens up things for others to get their shine.
Up top, Morant, covered by Mitchell. Jackson with the bounce pass. Here's Brooks. Can't cash in from close range.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Now, here's Mitchell. 6 points for him. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
What an incredible elevator. Don't tell Mitchell he's 6 feet. Donovan plays way bigger.
Morant against Mitchell. And then Morant slams it in.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Mitchell outside. Nifty move. Driving the lane. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this. Oh, wow!
That is powerful. It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
Here's Mitchell, and he goes big with the dunk right over Ja Morant.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stud. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. On the wing, Bain. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you figured once Gobert was traded, it was a matter of time before Mitchell was moved as well. You knew a team would jump at the chance to add him. And here we are now. A new start with a starring role for Donovan Mitchell.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Outside, Bain. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
Morant outside. Outside, Bain. That one doesn't go. Ja Morant has been leading the charge.
The Cavaliers, 27.
halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
They've got Clark, Luke Kennard out there with Jones, and it's Conchar in at the small forward. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. And so they choose to intentionally foul. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. Morant, he's checked in for Jones. On defense, the Grizzlies. They've led by as many as 11 points.
Oh, a fearless play by Mitchell. Sinks his shot while being fouled, and now he'll get to the line.
Greg, an outstanding scorer. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level in the playoffs, doesn't he?
And Kevin, how about all of his averages go up come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight, and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. And the three off target. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. Trailing by 2. And it's Wade with the jam.
And with the ball in his hands, Mitchell attracts attention, then breaks down the defense with the pass.
The three from Morant. Aldama, it's good on the putback. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Jones is checked in. A switch here also for Cleveland. Karis LeVert's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
At the line for your Grizzlies.
And the first one drops. And from college to the pros, Richard, you played for some legendary coaches. And speaking of coaching, is that something you've ever entertained doing?
I never have, and I never will. Coaching, the amount of hours that you have to spend sounds exhausting. I love my job right now, and you know why I love my job? Because I get to work with you.
Oh, listen, the feeling's mutual. Here's LeVert, shot clock at 6. Here's Rubio, back to LeVert. Grizzlies with the rebound. Clark left side. Plays it up and banks it in. Clark's got his first basket of the night.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
LeVert with a wide open look. Off target with his 3.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Memphis shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
And the Grizzlies leading by 7. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Kennard's shot is off. It's stolen by Jones. All alone. Offensive rebound.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Rubio, the pass to LeVert. Shot to stop the run, and that one is hammered home.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Morant outside. Goes up to the stripe. Memphis the rebound. And Adams kicks to Morant. And he gets it to go from the corner. Morant's got 18 points.
In motion, Morant's shooting ability is solid, but when he's this set up, it's outstanding.
Three-pointer, LeVert bangs home the trifecta.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing? Well, if you polled players on who they think the strongest guy in the league, I'm pretty sure Steven Adams would be a top pick.
He was all alone on that one. He's got 9.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's LeVert. Brooks grabs the board. And for Adams, his strength makes him difficult, Richard, to deal with.
Oh, yeah, it's the absolute worst. He sets some of the hardest screens in the league, and he's been one of, if not the best offensive rebounders for over the last decade. Look, it takes multiple people to box out that large human.
Garland kicks to LeVert. Outside Garland. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist.
Such a consistent shooter. Garland has worked so hard on his three-point shot.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Cleveland. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. 36 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Morant. Ooh, what a slam! What a slam!
Gracious. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge.
Oh my goodness, the slam!
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Morant against Mitchell. And it's sent back by Mitchell. The shot misses. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, the defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the small forward position. And Okoro pulls it down. The Cavaliers trail by 5. He kicks it to Mobley. Mitchell wide open. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Mitchell's got 26.
Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
Here's Morant. Slams home and he draws the foul. Chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on Jared Allen.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Here's Mitchell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Desmond Bane.
And that's part of what Mitchell brings to the table. The willingness to operate on the perimeter or get in there and mix it up on the interior.
Morant outside. And finished off by Morant.
What a smooth move by Morant. Off the pick and roll, getting himself some elbow room to take a shot.
Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
I tell you what, the little man's feeling bouncy. He can throw it down on guys twice his size.
Mitchell against Morant. He takes it in, and Morant throws it down.
When Morant drives, he is just so difficult to stop. His agility, that's what makes beating the D look so easy.
Here's Mitchell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Grizzlies. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They've led by as many as 11 points. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. And Morant throws it down.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now.
The previous play is under review.
Tell what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review.
The ruling on the floor stands.
Which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it, to double-checking, and the game continues on.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin. Well, Taylor Jenkins just reviewed his plan with his team. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. That's good from Morant. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And here is Mitchell. That one, no good. Great D that time from Bain. Here's Brooks. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got rebound number 5 here tonight. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Here's Mitchell, and Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
And Adams with the slam.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They're behind by 6. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Mitchell, takes it inside, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
And I think Mitchell's focus increases when it's clutch time. The bigger the moment, the better he is.
Morant reaches to Jackson. Back to Morant. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Outside, Bain. Just 3 to shoot.
Second personal foul. 13 foul.
Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And that will add to a healthy lead after that trip to the free throw line.
Garland the pass to Okoro. Mitchell in the corner. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Big time play there from Mitchell. Remember, he's been the go-to guy since his rookie year.
Morant outside. To the inside. Mobley with the block. Garland looking it over. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Morant passes to Jackson. That shot off the mark. And Cleveland the other way now.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
Yeah, they need to focus on scoring every possession and not turning over the ball.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Here's Morant. There's the finishing force. Whoa!
That's what I'm talking about. That is just absolutely ridiculous. Look, we talk about Morant having that it factor, and then he makes the biggest play of the night.
For three, Mitchell. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
With two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Garland with the ball, and the Cleveland starting five. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell, and it's Allen in at the center position.
Man, that is a big-time, tough finish. Evan Mobley doesn't back down. Coming out of high school, Evan Mobley was a 5-star recruit. He had his pick of college programs, and he finally settled on USC.
And finished off by Tatum.
Look out below.
You got no chance of defending him right there. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Outside for Mitchell. There's the drive. He's off on that one. And Boston going the other way now. And it was brief, but Mobley's college career was filled with accolades, Doris.
There's no doubt, B.A. How about this? In just 1 year with the Trojans, Mobley wins Pac-12 Player of the Year, Freshman of the Year, of course, and Defensive Player of the Year. That's quite a triple crown.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
They set the pick. Garland with the ball. Now guarded by Brown. Outside Mitchell. Rebounded by the Celtics.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Here's Tatum, and finished off by Tatum.
Well, you see Jason Tatum rise above the defense and lead, no doubt.
Mitchell against Brown. To win the run. Mitchell misses. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Horford passes to Williams. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to be Evan Mobley. Here's Garland. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Mitchell. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I don't think anyone could have predicted, based off the numbers he put up in college, that Donovan Mitchell would be an elite NBA scorer. But he's a 3-level guy and not afraid in the big moments.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Now here's Garland. Horford with the block.
Well, this is how Al Horford gets it done as a rim protector. His anticipation and his positioning are exceptional.
And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
Cleveland calls timeout.
When you think about Al Horford at his best, he is one of the league's most versatile big men. This guy is a very strong passer. He can defend across positions, including switching out on the perimeter, and he can knock down open threes.
Now here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Outside, Brown. The 3 is up. 1:52 left in the first quarter of the game. Fires in the triple. And it may have taken 10 years, but Horford's defense finally got recognized in 2018.
Yeah, he made the NBA's all-defensive team that season, BA, and he may not be a shot-blocking force like some of the great defensive players in this league, but there isn't a weakness to his game on the defensive end.
Boston on offense. They're on an 18-3 run. The drive by Smart. Kick out to Brown. For 3. Good, and it's Horford who picks up the assist. Horford's got 3 assists in the game.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And the Cavaliers call time here. 1:16 left to play in the first. Smart against Garland. Driving to the basket and finished off by Garland.
Oh, nice move by Darius Garland. What a quick first step. Go ahead, youngster.
Pass to Horford. Now here's Brown. And here is Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Can't get it to drop. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 8 so far. The 3 from Mitchell. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now. And here's Brown for 3. Kept alive by Boston. Outside Tatum. Second chance effort. Jump shot is good that time. Tatum's got 9 points.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Smart passes to Williams. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Celtics out in front. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Boston.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
On the court for the Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Okoro in at the 3 slot. Pass to Horford. And the layup is good. Horford's got his first 2 points. Big men nowadays, Doris, some of them handle like a guard.
Well, this is the beauty and the natural evolution of having to function on the perimeter. You want to be as skilled as possible. We call it being a 3-tool player, Brian. Can you dribble? Can you pass? Can you shoot? Increasingly, you must be able to do all 3.
Boston's gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. Outside, Brown. Puts up a 3. Can't get it to go. His second miss in 6 tries. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. They trail by 14. That one drops for him. Okoro's got his first points of the night.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved.
Smart against Garland. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one's on Darius Garland.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
But I just love how Marcus Smart plays the game of basketball. He's aggressive, he's intelligent, and he doesn't mind getting under your skin.
When you watch him play, you can feel the effect that Marcus Smart has on a basketball game. Defensively, this guy is as good as any guard in the league, and he has multiple all-defensive selections to show for it.
Brown against Mitchell. Here's Williams. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Williams has got 5 points.
Jaylen Brown has improved as a setup guy. That pass was on time and on target.
And he's going for the lob. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
The Defensive Player of the Year in 2022, Doris, Marcus Smart. His defense sets the tone for this team.
It does, B.A. There's no doubt about it. They feed off both his energy and his attitude. There are so many little things that Marcus Smart does that can get into the head of opposing ball handlers. He pressures the basketball. He'll get strip steals. He can also pinch down in the post and give some assistance to a big man. The effect on winning is real. It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Here's Brown. Plenty of space. A quick shot there. It's off target. The Cavaliers have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. On the wing, Mitchell, defended by Brown. Here's Allen. Hauled in by Brown.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Williams. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. And there's 1:38 left in the first half of this game. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Garland. Mobley, a screen on Smart. Kept alive. Here's Allen. Mobley outside. Here's Mitchell. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there. Couldn't get it to go. Boston's gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Horford passes to Smart. Outside, Brown. Back to Smart. Over Mitchell. Boston again missing. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Allen. Okoro on the wing. He takes it in. Denied by Tatum.
Probably the most underrated aspect of Jason Tatum's game is his defense. Size, length, strength, you name it, sends that one back.
Connects from downtown.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Second personal foul, second team foul.
And that one misses.
When you think about Al Horford, you think about a guy who entered the league with a maturity beyond his years. And now consider, guys, we've been talking about high-level play for over a decade in the NBA. What a career.
Once again, Celtics faithful.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Smart. Back to Tatum. With 2 seconds left. Oh, misses the dunk.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk.
Okay, Ali, appreciate it. With the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Jaylen Brown having a dominant impact in this game.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
We've got Derek White, Blake Griffin out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then it's Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Cornette in at the 5 spot. That's the Boston 5.
Well, Malcolm Brogdon already has a 50-40-90, the ultimate efficient season under his belt, putting in work from the three-point line. What impresses you about Blake Griffin has to be how he has finessed his game over the years. He enters the league as one of the most elite athletes ever, but to adapt and now match the league trends, an important part of him extending his career.
And that's a foul called on Ricky Rubio. That's his first foul of the game. Boston with the ball. And the foul called on Karis LeVert. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Outside Brogdon from downtown. The shot no good. And it's Cleveland the other way. The flexibility we've seen from Griffin's game is certainly a rare attribute, Doris.
I think it's easy, B.A., to get stuck in your ways as a veteran, but give Blake credit. A humble guy, willing to change, and his first concern is delivering whatever his team needs. You have to love the professionalism.
First one falls for him.
To me, Cedi Osman is a great reminder of how international the game is today. This guy is a Turkish citizen. We know he's had a ton of success playing for their national team.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And here in the NBA, Osman has had his share of success as well, Doris.
He has, B.A. He's proven to be a real asset for this team. Something of a gap filler. He can give you a lot with whatever minutes he gets. He'll contribute on the glass, he can score it, and he's certainly a quality passer.
The Cavaliers shooting just 33% so far in this game. Uses the glass on the layup.
Boy, you can really see the playmaking evolving. When Caris LeVert is hitting wide open teammates, it shows how special he can be.
Outside White. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Gallinari.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Here's Rubio. And he converts the layup.
Oh, wow. Rubio, wide repertoire of moves off the dribble.
Boston has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Outside Gallinari. Fires the 3. Drills it from deep. And the Celtics lead by 16.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And that one drops.
Boy, hard to shade Rubio defensively. He's always mixing up the moves, stays unpredictable.
Pass to Cornet. Back to White. The fader. Knocks it down from distance. White's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Rubio with the ball. Picked up by Gallinari. Here's Osman. Back to Rubio. It's stolen by Brogdon. Here's Cornet. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Fires it. And here's Griffin outside. The Cavaliers pull it in. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Rubio. No good that time. Great D that time from Gallinari. And the foul called on Caris LeVert. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
3rd personal foul. 5th team foul.
There's a minute 54 left in the third quarter. Rubio against Brogdon. Here's White. And he goes in for the dunk.
Malcolm Brogdon has been rock solid since he won the Rookie of the Year award. This guy's capable as a scorer, and what a pretty pass there.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation. 1:36 left in the third. The 3 ball. Buries it from 3. Brogdon's got 6 points.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Here are the Celtics with the ball. They're on an 11-2 run. Pass to Cornet. The first free throw is good. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
That one's no good. The Cavaliers have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
That's what you call high percentage right there. He is so hard to handle at point-blank range.
Griffin outside. That free throw no good. And he sinks the second.
I admire that Blake Griffin has a willingness now to play whatever role and contribute in whatever way he can to the success of this group. That's big time.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Brogdon against Rubio. And that's a foul called on Ricky Rubio. So that'll be a second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
What you love about Malcolm Brogdon is his consistency. This guy not gifted with incredible athleticism, but he's a knockdown shooter. He competes on the defensive end, one of the smartest players between the lines of an NBA basketball floor. That's unselfish basketball. Opted to pass up his own shot and dish to a teammate instead.
Outside Brogdon. Right side Brown. From outside the arc. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Boston. They have a confident 20-point. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And here are the Cavaliers now on the court right now for Cleveland. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the 5. Garland's gone 2 for 7 from the field. Mitchell against Brogdon. Pass to Horford. Now Tatum, the 3. Offensive rebound. Kick out to Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
And guys, increasingly we've seen Jaylen Brown willing to shoulder the offensive burden, and boy, the ability just blossoming.
Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Outside Tatum, pass to Brogdon. The 3 is rebounded by Okoro. The Cavaliers shooting just 42% so far in the game. Here's Mobley. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Boy, you see the strides of Evan Mobley. This guy puts it on the deck and gets to the basket.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Down low. The kick to Tatum. From behind the arc. Kept alive by Boston. Horford finds Williams. It's Brown on the wing. Knocks down the long J.
Boy, you catch the defense off guard by being willing to fire as soon as the ball touches your hands. Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Boston has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Left side Brogdon. Back to Brown. Takes the 3. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Here is a guy who is not shy about sharing the basketball. If you are open, Darius Garland will find you.
Outside Tatum. Back to Brogdon. 3-pointer. And Robert Williams picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. The Cavs have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. The drive by Garland. And the shot counts. He's fouled. And it's a chance for a 3-point play. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Boston.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Brogdon. And And here's Brown for three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Garland with the ball. Now guarded by Brogdon. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Horford finds Brown. Outside Brogdon. And they get it back. Out to the right wing. The three is up. Boston again missing.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Here's Mitchell with the drive. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got rebound number 8 now.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Celtics.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for Jaylen Brown.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
Mobley. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland.
Oh, you love the assertive play by Evan Mobley, making sure he finishes.
Outside Tatum. Outside Brown. Brown draws the double. Back to Tatum. Shot to end the cold streak. Drains the triple.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Shot clock at 6. Brogdon from outside. The Cavaliers pull it in. Here's Mobley. No good with a layup. And here's Tatum, and that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Outside Brogdon. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. And that's going to do.
for the challenge ahead, hoping to come out of the gates strong. And the Grizzlies start out with the ball. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the point guard.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. Morant kicks to Bain. Back to Morant. Brooks, the pass to Morant. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Tatum. And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
And so Horford will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Right side Tatum. Over Brooks. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Morant against Horford. And Boston with the rebound. Tatum on the wing. Brooks covering. The kick out to Brown. That one's not going to go. And Memphis the other way now. Out to the wing. Here's Morant. And it's sent back by Horford.
And still capable of being your defensive anchor. Horford is excellent at positioning himself to block shots.
Here's Bain. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. On defense, Boston. Here's Morant. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And the work ethic of Morant, fantastic at keeping his focus on the task at hand.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
6 to shoot. Bain with it, picked up by Brown. And Morant throws it down.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Brown kicks to Horford. Brown inside, guarded by Bain. Horford. And it's off from three-point range. And Adams has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Morant finds Brooks, and he jams it with authority.
With the ball in his hands, Ja draws so much defensive attention. Got his teammate a clean look.
Tatum dishes to Williams. It's stolen by Adams. Bain for three. Rebound by Williams. Celtics trail by 5. Will it go? And it's Williams throwing it down.
An elite distributor for a big man. Horford is the kind of guy you want to play basketball with.
Bain sets the screen for Morant. Fires the three. Bain, no good.
Great perimeter D. Gave a good shooter absolutely no room to operate.
And then Brown with the dunk.
Oh, dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender. Now here's Morant. He has 5. He kicks to Brooks. And another miss by Memphis. For Boston, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Tatum passes to Smart. Brown outside. There's the three. Williams. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Here's Morant.
Ooh, love it, love it. As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Tatum against Brooks. Smart deciding where to go with it. Outside, Horford. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Stolen by Smart. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one so far. Grizzlies lead by 1. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the 5 roaming the paint. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Morant passes to Adams. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Smart finds Horford. The kick out to Tatum. Pass to Smart. Inside, Williams. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Bain passes to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That is his first foul of the game. And we've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Round the pass to Williams. Outside, Smart. Just 4 to shoot. Austin needs to get off a shot. The 3 from Tatum. And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the 2 defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. And you see those 2 boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the 2 defenders on the elbows. So that's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
Round kicks to Smart. That 3 off the mark. Memphis leading. Here's Bain. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
I love the physicality behind Bain's drive, letting the defense know he isn't changing course.
Pass to Tatum. To the paint. Here's Williams, and it's Williams throwing it down.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Bain with the screen on Smart. Fires from deep. Bain, no good.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
And here we go. Fast break and Morant's got it. And finished off by Morant.
Ja Morant in the open floor. This guy's speed is next level, and he can finish.
And Craig, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
Memphis leading by 3. Bain inside the three-point line. And that one goes long.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
Nice shot by Smart.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
Brooks kicks to Bain. And that one is stuffed right through.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
Here's Tatum. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Tatum dishes to Brown. Up top, Tatum. Brooks covering. Tatum no good. And Adams has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. And Adams with the slam.
This is where you want Adams to have the ball. Can't get a higher percentage look than that.
Williams passes to Smart. The kick out to Tatum from downtown. Williams dishes to Smart. Back to Williams. Stolen by Jackson. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. Morant with the ball. And Morant throws it down.
Not one to shy away from physicality. Ja Morant just goes about his business.
Tatum passes to Horford. And no good. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
Brown kicks to Smart. A 3-ball. No good. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies.
With the score, the Celtics 14, the Grizzlies 21.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins's 5. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Brooks in at the 3.
Okay, check out the handles of Ja Morant. Wow, what a crafty player.
Horford finds Smart. It's Brown on the wing. Jacks up a 3. Boston getting another chance here. Outside, Horford. Tatum with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The kick out to Tatum. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Tatum's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. And the pass to Concho. Clark, a screen on Gallinari.
We saw glimpses of Ja Morant's potential in his first 2 seasons in the league. But year 3, both Ja and Memphis took it to another level.
Another level indeed. For Ja Morant, his 3rd season, Smitty, in the NBA. And now he has joined the conversation for MVP.
Kevin, that scoring average well over 25 points per game. Morant is the leader of Memphis. The Grizz finishing in the top 3 of the West. Incredible for a 22-year-old.
Memphis leading by 8. Kennard kicks to Jones. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Jones has got his first 3 points of the game.
With a high basketball IQ and improving playmaking abilities, Luke's growing as a distributor.
Fournette, the dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It goes on Brandon Clark. The Celtics shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And take a look back at last season, and what a season it was for them from the free throw line. 82% as a group.
Clark sets a screen for Jones. Clark, the pass to Jones. And now the fast break. Gallinari with the ball, pushing it up. They get the rebound. Outside to Brogdon. The 3rd shot of the possession finally falls for him.
Rely on Derek White for good feeds. He plays unselfish heads-up basketball.
They set the screen. Jones, the pass to Aldama. And And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Malcolm Brogdon.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
The Grizzlies shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
Athletic ability gets White vertical. He just owns the rim.
Jones the pass to Clark, and it's Clark with the jam.
How about that? Flying high to send that one down. And you know what? When you've got the athleticism and explosion of a player like that, bigger guys are still at your mercy.
Here's White. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
A solid all-around kid with the size to work inside. Good play by Derek White.
And the second free throw, good. 1:58 left in the third. Outside, Jones. There's a screen. Pass to Concho. That one misses. Now Boston takes it the other way. Griffin kicks to Cornette. Gallinari passes to Griffin. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Brandon Clark.
You know what's changed in Griffin over the years? He's become a technician, no longer reliant on just his athleticism.
Memphis leading by 5. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Grizzlies shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. He misses the free throw.
The sharpshooter Kennard is valuable. A guy who stretches the floor and works very hard.
That one is no good.
And really, as solid as he's been at the line, I had already chalked those points up. Goes to show you, though, don't take anything for granted. Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
And it has them at a great spot to take the lead. They love to get a few stops now at the other end.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Brogdon finds Griffin.
Oh, man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Memphis.
I just love how they're taking advantage of their chances to run, and they're pushing it. Fast break points can win you ball games.
And they've also forced a lot of turnovers, capitalizing and turning those turnovers into points. Way to get after it.
Jones, the pass to Kennard. Now the feed to Clark. And slam dunk by Clark.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Gallinari on the wing. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Offensive rebound. Cornette. No good there off the double clutch. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Kennard, the pass to Jones. Good on the bucket.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
Right side, White. It's good. White's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
The third quarter comes to a close. Memphis out in front. They're up by 5. And now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Morant against Smart. Bane with the screen on Smart. Here's Morant. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Smart.
You have to respect Ja's burst on the drive. So dangerous with the ball in his hands.
He hits the second from the line. Celtics trail by 6. Brown with it. In the corner. Tatum with it. Left side, Horford. It's rebounded by Memphis. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Here's Adams.
I mean, one of the hardest workers in the league. Adams has done a great job of refining his offensive skill set.
No good on that one. He can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. Payne against Brown. Makes it off the glass.
And the craftiness of Brown, just so creative at picking apart the defense with his ball handling.
Morant scanning the floor. And finished off by Morant.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I admire the energy that Brown plays with, so great at getting to the line.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Here's Bane. Lays it up off the glass. And that's now 6 points for Desmond Bane.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Brown the pass to Horford. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
Jackson a screen on Smart. And then Morant slams it in.
Filthy, guys. Just filthy.
Man, you said it, GA.
I mean, to do that in a dunk contest, no worries. But to do it in a live game, that takes a lot of confidence.
Brooks outside. Bane finds Brooks, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bane read the defense perfectly.
Outside, Horford. Fires, high post. Kept alive by Boston. Brown wide open, he fires. Off target from three-point range.
Low percentage shot from long range. Terrible decision, especially when you still have a chance to win this.
Bane, he dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
You see the impressive leaping ability. Bane getting off the ground with ease.
Tatum against Brooks. Shot is good, and the Memphis lead's cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Horford.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
On the wing, Bane. To the middle. It's deflected and taken away by Brown. Smart with the ball. He's picked up by Morant. Adams against Brown. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. .109 left here in the fourth quarter. Morant against Smart. And it's sent back by Horford. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there.
Great job preventing that ball from...
Oh! goodness. Where did that come from?
I loved it.
That was beautiful.
Loved it.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen. Here's Horford. And Bain pulls it down. So it's the Grizzlies now. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the final quarter. 5 to shoot. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
There's Brown with the three. Smart. And Adams sends it back. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up.
front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, B.A., it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in at the 5 down low. Mitchell.
That is powerful.
Yes. Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
And here's Morant outside. Can't hit that one. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Pass to Mobley. Back to Okoro. Mobley outside. 6 to shoot. Mobley on a screen. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Oh, the swat by Adams.
Oh, a fantastic defender. Adams embraces his role on this team as their defensive anchor.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. Up top, Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism. When it comes to the Grizzlies, a lot of this season is about erasing the memory of their playoff loss last year. It was a disappointing end to their season.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
On the wing, Bane. 4-3. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
But with Memphis's 2021-2022 season, it still has to be considered a success, right?
Yeah, I think it was a successful season, but as a whole, this young team, they won their division, but the hopes were so much higher going into the postseason than just the second round.
4 on the clock. Garland, the pass to Allen. Here's Mitchell. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised it ended up going their way with the miss.
Morant finds Bane. Back to Morant. Pass to Bane. Outside for Morant. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Garland with the ball. He's picked up by Bane. A nice shot by Mitchell.
Yeah, it's hard to believe that Garland is only getting better at this, developing into a skilled playmaker.
Outside Morant. Here he goes. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
Morant, the pass to Bane. Beyond the arc. And Ja Morant with the 3. Morant's got 7 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Out to the right wing. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Okay, I see you, Ja, flexing a little bit of muscle, showing off that athletic ability. Okay.
Morant against Garland. Okoro on the wing. Outside Mitchell. Over Bane. And it's Mitchell. The miss. Memphis leading. And here's Bane. Here's Jackson. Drops in the layup for 2.
Just muscling it home from there. Jackson is no stranger to having to work over strong defense.
Outside Garland. Mobley, a screen on Morant. Garland for 3. Adams grabs the miss. And here are the Grizzlies. They're on a 12-4 run. Morant, the pass to Adams. Allen with it. He's picked up by Adams. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. And Mitchell with the slam.
The break started with the steal by Allen. Look, those live ball turnovers, they will get you.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Morant, the pass to Jackson. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And that one falls for Jackson.
An impressive, versatile defender for Jackson Jr. It's now about improving his shot percentages and his overall offensive arsenal.
Mitchell with the ball. And he's going for the oop here.
Making full use of that reach. Allen able to pluck the ball out of the air for that easy lob.
That'll count. That shot missing. Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. Grizzlies out in front. They lead. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Brooks in at the three. Morant with the bucket.
Closer in. Look, let me just tell you, Morant, he's going to find a way to score. He just has such a fantastic touch around the rim. Every night, John Morant has a hard job to do. He draws the opponent's toughest defender in each game they play. That's how talented of a scorer he is.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Morant against Mitchell. Mobley with the block.
Such long arms. Mobley is tough to do anything against.
And so the ball out of bounds. Mobley touched it last. Well, you talk about the D Morant has to face. Yet he finds a way to get the best of most of those matchups, Richard.
He's got a very advanced offensive skill set. He can score off the bounce. He can spot up. Depending on who's guarding him, Ja can adapt and find any weakness.
And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness.
Really putting the bigger defender on his heels. I love seeing aggressive finishes like that.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavs will retain possession. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute to play. And he lobs it up top. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
For Memphis, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Outside Bane. Outside for Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Oh, the swat by Adams. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Adams. Outside Mitchell. Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, with the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent, that's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs.
That's great anticipation and accuracy by Mobley to set up his teammate.
Outside Bane. Outside Morant. Into the lane. And then Morant with the dunk.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Here's Mitchell. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Morant, the pass to Bain. Back to Morant. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. The Cavs trailing. And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Pass to Mitchell. No good on the shot. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Morant with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. And then Morant with the jam.
He'll put you on your heels in a hurry. Morant slicing through the D.
For Cleveland, they've gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. And about Brooks, becoming a staple in the middle of this lineup, Richard.
Plays the 2 and 3 positions on the floor and scores it really well. But most importantly, he's out there for his defensive effort and intensity. He is a versatile player that any team would love to have.
Morant, the pass to Bain. Offline with a 3. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Double team on Mitchell. Pass to Allen. Stolen by Jackson. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Here's Okoro. On the wing, Mitchell. Guarded by Bain. Allen with a screen on Bain. And the foul on Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul of the game. 50 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
I like Morant's workmanlike approach on D. He finds good matchups and makes an impact.
And another miss by Memphis.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And Allen gets it to go.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Bain with a screen on Mitchell. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And the dunk by Jackson.
Doesn't have to get up much. Jackson Jr. at 6'11" just easily finishes that hoop.
Garland against Morant from deep. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Outside Morant. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight. And
Your Cavaliers, 27, the Grizzlies, 32.
second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
We've got Jetty Osman. Karis LeVert is out there with Ricky Rubio. Then there's Robin Lopez. And it's Wade in at the 4 slot. That's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5 as we get going in the second half.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
It's Rubio with a drive. Osman on the wing. It's LeVert on the wing. Back to Osman. 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Stolen by Kennard. He goes up. And the finish on the break with the slam.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
Here's Wade. Off target with the 3. Memphis leading. Pass to Conchar. To the wing, right side. And that's a foul called on Ricky Rubio. That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Outside Jones. He drops it from range. And now an 8-point Grizzly lead.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him. Since entering the league in 2015, Tyus Jones has proven to be as reliable as it gets. A multi-talented guard who plays to his strengths.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Count that bucket. Lopez has gotten 4 this quarter. And what you appreciate about Jones is how under control he is, Richard. He's never in a rush.
It's what allows the game to come so naturally to him. He's skilled at keeping things very simple. Solid at setting the pace for himself and his squad.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
LeVert. It's tipped. Stolen by Kennard. And the foul called on Caris LeVert. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Kennard. Outside Jones. Here's Aldama. Just 5 on the clock. Over Rubio. And the Grizzlies get another bucket right there.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
2 minutes remaining.
Rubio against Jones. Lopez in the post. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Lopez has got 6.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
And there's 1:38 left to play in the third. Jones, the pass to Clark. It's stolen by Rubio. Here's Wade. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Osman on the wing. To the middle. Clark against Lopez. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him.
Grizzlies foul. Brandon Clark. His second team foul.
No good on the free throw. A line change here for Memphis. And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall. Memphis has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Brooks outside. Left side Morant. From the arc. Nails it from 3. Morant's got 25 points.
What a confident shot by Morant. Gets the hot pass and puts it right up.
Here's Wade, pounded by Morant. And Morant over to help. And we're going to have a jump ball.
It will be a jump ball.
Lopez passes to Rubio. Clock at 6. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. Memphis has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Here's Jackson.
A tough cover in there. Jackson Jr. can post you. He can face you up. He can finish with either hand.
And he makes a first. And the Cavaliers going with a whole new group out there. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Cleveland calls timeout. Well, you got to like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
Okay, I'm going to take you guys inside the huddle, all right? The message from coach is simple. Stop him.
Here's Mitchell. He's got 12. There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter. And Mitchell with the slam.
We love to see Mitchell explode like this on offense. A guy who has so much potential as an elite scorer.
Outside Morant. There's the three. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow. And so it's Memphis going into the break up 12. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. We'll be right back after this word. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
That is why he is a point guard in this league. He has the elite passing ability, the vision. You need both to play the point guard.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Bain and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. Jackson for three. From beyond the arc and then some. And the Grizzlies lead by 17.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And there it is for him.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
To the left wing. And here's Adams from the arc. Memphis the rebound. Outside for Brooks. Pass to Bain. Back to Brooks. Now Bain. Checked by Mitchell. Lets the three fly. Bain, no good. The Cavaliers have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Garland for three. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
A consistent threat from outside. Garland looks to fire whenever he can get open from there.
And here's Morant outside. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Garland for three. Allen, the pass to Garland. This one for three. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got rebound number 7 tonight. To the paint. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
And at 6'3", Mitchell gets high up there for those slams. I love that he didn't settle for the layup on that play.
Up top, Morant. Checked by Mitchell. From deep, Bain. Memphis the rebound. Adams the pass to Jackson. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
Outside Morant. Pass to Adams.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Just 5 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot. And here's Morant outside. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Now here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Unbelievable. The agility at his size, throwing it down, big fella.
Morant against Mitchell. Outside Morant. Pass to Jackson. Mobley with the block. Fast break Cleveland. And Mobley throws it down.
Yeah, and Mobley's teammates love throwing lobs his way. Why? Because he catches pretty much anything you throw up there.
Outside Morant. And there's the lob. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob.
And they had an advantage tonight. came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Grizzlies.
They had to fight for this one. With the game hanging in the balance a couple of times, they made winning plays, Grant.
It's all about having a strong mentality. What's interesting is that anytime momentum turned against them, instead of folding, they responded with their own attack.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Ja Morant.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
Allen. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
Putting that 7'5" wingspan to use. Jackson with great timing on the rejection.
And that's an intentional foul.
And I'll tell you what, this game is in the books. Not quite sure why they're delaying the inevitable by fouling.
Morant finds Brooks, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
His first.
The free throw drops for Brooks.
Shooting for Memphis. Dylan Brooks.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Mitchell. Allen on the wing. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
A very strong young man. Allen, tough to defend anywhere on the floor.
On the wing, Brooks. Payne, the pass to Morant. And here's Jackson. Back to Morant. Outside for Brooks. And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. Boy, a nice win on the road.
paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Jaylen Brown out there with Brogdon. And it's Williams at the pivot spot manning the middle. 4 on the shot clock. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Celtics ball.
Garland against Brogdon. It's Brown on the wing. Fires for 3. They get it back, and it's Horford with the extra effort.
That's what we call attacking the glass with aggression and power. Al Horford, the second chance opportunity.
Mitchell with it. Brogdon picks him up. The wide open look here for Garland. Another miss by Garland. And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. And doors for Darius Garland, playing point guard, runs in the family.
That's exactly right, Kevin. Think about it. His father, Winston Garland, played 7 seasons in the NBA. And while Darius has always wanted to follow in his father's footsteps, Winston will be the first to tell you that young one is already better.
And here is Brogdon after Darius Garland getting his shot to go from deep. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. And he goes right over Jaylen Brown and slams it down.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Tatum on the wing. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
And here's Garland for 3. Boston grabs the miss. And here's Brogdon from the arc. Here's Horford. Williams kicks to Brown. Outside, Horford. Just 5 to shoot. Wants to get it to Brown and does. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Boy, you get a real glimpse of the explosiveness of Jaylen Brown. What a big-time finish.
Garland with it. Brogdon picks him up. Fires the 3. Mobley misses. And Tatum with a clear path to the hoop. And finished off by Horford.
Well, this is the aspect of Tatum's game that is most improving, the ability to manipulate defenses and find an open teammate.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now, here's Tatum. Down low, stolen by Allen. Right side, Garland. And yes, it's good. Garland's got 5 now.
Well, that's the ball handling skills of Darius Garland on full display. This guy is skilled at creating opportunities.
Endorse this Celtics team. Very young. How are they doing it?
In consecutive drafts, they drafted 2 talented and elite two-way players. That's Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. And so, yes, both guys are young, as is the entire core. But the fact is they've matured together, they've had deep playoff runs, and they remain dangerous. Well, give Darius Garland credit for looking to score. He forces the defense into action.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
Uncharacteristic trip to the line for him. Just lost his feel on those shots.
And priority number 1 has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
Brown, good.
Well, to me, that's excellent timing from Jaylen Brown. He shoots with confidence, knowing his teammates trust him.
Here's Mitchell driving in. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Now, here's Brogdon. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Horford. He can't hit that time. So the Cavaliers will take it the other way. Over in the corner, Allen. Now here's Okoro. D right on him, and it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. .24 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Brogdon the pass to Brown. Takes the three. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. The drive by Mitchell. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Jason Tatum did not like that one.
This is where Donovan Mitchell is nearly impossible to stop. With that aggressive defense, he still finds a way to score it.
Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for the Celtics. He got into double digits for the quarter. With and getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And when you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what do you think?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Brogdon in at the point guard position. Clock is at 3. Tatum no good.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Okoro shot is off. Celtics leading by 3. Here's Brown. Tatum with it. He's picked up by Mobley. Tatum's shot is off. Tatum's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Mobley kicks to Mitchell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Malcolm Brogdon.
We know this about Donovan Mitchell. This guy shows no fear, even inside. Draws the foul there.
He hits both from the stripe. And evaluating defenders goes well beyond blocks and steals. So, Doris, when you're doing a game, what are some of the things that you look for and that teams are looking for?
Activity, attention to detail, deflections. Is the person switchable? Can they guard the elite wing scorers? In addition to size and length, do they have lateral quickness? So many things go into quality defense.
Garland against Brogdon. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I think, guys, you have to love the confidence Darius Garland brings to the game. This guy acts decisively. He's a quick decision maker. Even though he's young, he's not afraid to lead.
Brogdon against Garland. And here's Tatum for 3. Here's Horford. Good. And the nice assist for Williams. Horford's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, this is just another way that Al Horford can beat you. He has turned himself into a quality three-point shooter.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Brown wide open. He fires. Buries the long-range jumper. Brown's got 13.
Well, this is where having a tighter handle helps Jaylen Brown in pick-and-roll play. Just gets to his spot and scores it.
Here's Garland. Allen trying to break free. That shot no good. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. 6-point lead.
And that 50-40-90 club, man, it is small. How about Malcolm Brogdon joined it back in 2019?
Well, consider the active players who have done it. It's Malcolm, as you just said, Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and Steph Curry. I would say that's pretty good company. And if you look all time, the rest on the list are a bunch of Hall of Famers.
And it's Brown missing. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Here's Mitchell, and he elevates for the slam dunk. Jason Tatum did not like that one.
Donovan Mitchell has an earned reputation as being elite as a scorer in this league. He's cooking right now.
Brogdon kicks to Horford. He's looking for Williams and finds him. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Here's Garland, and it's Garland slamming it down.
Well, defense can't keep up with the fancy footwork of Darius Garland. Shakes the D, easy opportunity.
Brown outside. Pass to Horford. It's Brogdon on the wing. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And so Boston again turning it over.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Here's Garland. And the points coming for them now, Greg, in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Okoro. Mobley dishes to Allen. Back to Mobley. Okoro passes to Garland. Shot clock at 5. A miss that time would have put him up.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
There's Brown with the 3. And it's Darius Garland with the rebound. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. 26 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
Tatum kicks to Brogdon. Brown right side. Drills the three-pointer. Brown's got 6 in the quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offense.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Celtics lead by 3. We've got more in store for you right after this. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's Okoro into the 3. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And it's a completely new group for Cleveland. And that one's good. Osman.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
There's Gallinari with the 3, and it's stolen by Ricky Rubio. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. And it's LeVert missing. Boston's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots, 6 of 13.
And after playing 34 games with the Cavs, Ricky Rubio suffered an ACL tear that ended his 21-22 season.
It was heartbreaking, Greg, because Rubio was off to an incredible start. He was averaging 13 points, 6 assists, and 4 boards. And he was proving to be an integral part of what had been a Cavaliers revival.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Danilo Gallinari may be one of the most underrated players in the NBA. Because of his size, he can score on the interior post a mismatch. We know he's a tremendous shooter. Love his game.
Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Kicks it out to Rubio. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. LeVert brings the double team. Smart passes to White. Takes a 3. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Cavaliers trailing. Three-pointer, LeVert. And that one is off.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
White, good.
Yeah, fantastic feed from the big man. Blake Griffin's feel for when his guys are open is truly special.
Rubio dishes to Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Smart misses. And so LeVert will bring it up for Cleveland. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. And Lopez gets it to go.
You could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
And White with the stuff.
Derek White saying it's not just the big fellas who've got some hops. I can put it down. Yes, sir.
Rubio outside. Stolen by Smart. The Celtics have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
And up around 82% as a team a season ago. So they know how to make the most of those opportunities.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. It's White on the wing. Beyond the arc. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Rubio with it. He feeds it to Lopez. No good that time. Great D that time from Griffin. Smart finds Gallinari. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Gallinari's got 5 points so far.
Well, just tremendous quickness and great release by Danilo Gallinari. Catch and shoot is easy money for him.
LeVert with the wide open look. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Gallinari passes to Smart. The shot. Clock at 6. Here's Hauser. From outside, off the mark. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Here's Osman. Rebounded by Hauser.
And for him to shoot from that distance is a bit of a head scratcher.
I think as a player, you have to know your strengths and play to them, and that is not within his range.
Deflects the pass. Griffin passes to Hauser. Back to Griffin. Dishes it to Gallinari. Outside, White. Three-pointer. And they recover it. Griffin. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Boston on top. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. On the court for the Celtics. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Brogdon in at the point. Horford kicks to Brown. And stolen by Mobley. Here's Mitchell into the lane, so they take the lead. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Brown outside. Lets the 3 fly. Locked in the pass to Williams. And finished off by Williams.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Pass to Mitchell. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Mitchell's got the lead up to 3 now for Cleveland.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Tatum drives in, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, this guy is such a gifted offensive player. Jason Tatum, tough to handle off the dribble drive.
Now, here's Mitchell. Drives to the hoop, and Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got 5 rebounds tonight. And here's Brown outside. Jared Allen grabs the miss. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Okoro passes to Allen. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Malcolm Brogdon.
Nice job drawing the contact on that move. Jared Allen, very difficult to contain because of his length.
The Celtics making a switch here. Smart's checked in. Celtics trail by 3. Brown feeling it out a bit. Passes to Horford. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Drains the three-pointer. Tatum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Garland the pass to Mitchell. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Here's Horford. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. To the paint. And Mobley throws it down.
I'll tell you, important moment for Evan Mobley. Meeting the moment with a big shot. That's big time.
Brown the pass to Horford. Back to Brown. Pulls up. High post. Doesn't go for it. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Mitchell with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Here's Allen. And it's Allen slamming it down.
Well, this guy has got tremendous length and hops. Jared Allen makes it easy.
Brown against Mitchell. Right side Smart. And it's Isaac Okoro with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Outside Tatum. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
Jason Tatum under duress. Big moment, no problem.
Here's Garland. Mitchell outside. With the drive. Oh.
He might be young, but Mitchell is clutch. That's beautifully done.
Outside Tatum. In the corner, Smart with it. Horford finds Smart. From the arc. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
There's 37 seconds left in the 4th. In the corner, Okoro with it. Williams with the block.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
Horford no luck. And so Allen will bring it up now for the Cavaliers. 4-point game. Now Mitchell. So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but